Okay, quick video response to a new Japanese vlogger, and that's one of the things this channel does. Now, this Japanese vlogger's name is Most Awesomest Jess, which is a pretty arrogant name, even coming from me, King of the Morons. Pretty arrogant because she spells her name Jess with just one S. It's one of those people, oh, just one S. Jess with one S. I'm just kidding, I don't know her at all. But I did see one of her videos. She's got 39 videos and about 70 subscribers. And she's new to Japan, 6 months in Japan here. She seems to be teaching in a school. But she made a video about 9-10 minutes long, but it goes by very smoothly, talking about her unpleasant experience with a Japanese man. And it's called Harsh Japanese. And it's an interesting video, so I wholeheartedly encourage you all to go check it out. Because although we get, we've seen this kind of video before, she's very thoughtful in the way she deals with the way she thinks about what has happened to her, and how to deal with it. So I highly encourage you all to watch that video. She's got a good attitude, I think, for someone here in Japan. And I thought what I would do is share a harsh experience of mine. Now, I don't really have that many, but I have to go back years and years for the latest one. I was sitting in an izakaya. It's a kind of a Japanese bar. And it was a place that I often went to. They had 6 little stools. And the staff knew me very well. It was like 2 blocks away from my house. And it's a good way to practice Japanese, by the way, is kind of find yourself a little bar that you can go and, talk to them and practice your Japanese with them. Because they'll talk to you, man. I don't care. It was funny because they called me, what did they call me? I think they called me Jonathan. They said, "You look like a Jonathan. We're going to call you Jonathan." That was kind of my nickname there, which is kind of weird, right? Jonathan! But anyway, so I was in there one day, and a new customer was there, and we were chatting, and I was, as I usually do, I'm quite jovial with the staff there, the owner of the place. And I was talking to them, and I was having a good time talking with them. And then she asks me some questions about where I'm from, and I just answer, from America, and I've been in Japan this much time, and I said something, I don't remember what it was, that she misinterpreted as arrogance. And she goes, "Oh, you think you're so cool, huh? Why don't you just go back to your country?" And we joke a lot about, go back to your country. People saying go back to your country in Japan. But honestly, it's only been said to me once. And I actually didn't understand that she was being a bitch for quite a while in the part of the conversation, because she was just asking me questions, but her answers were just kind of weird. But I didn't understand that she was being a real sarcastic bitch, because I wasn't getting it. But my girlfriend at the time was she knew what was going on, And then when it was quite apparent, and of course, even if you give someone the benefit of the doubt, when they start acting kind of weird, and you think, well, maybe I just, you kind of just give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it sounds sarcastic, but maybe it's just me. But towards the end of the conversation, she was a real bitch, and it was funny. And for me, I actually kind of laughed, like, wow, that's really funny. You're really angry about something. So, to most awesomest Jess, of course I don't know how to tell you to deal with this person, but I'll give you a few things to remember. A lot of people who learn other languages do so because they're not quite comfortable sometimes communicating with people in their own language, and that means Japanese people with Japanese people. And there's a whole slew. Japanese are famous of being self-haters, and if you go to a Japanese bookstore, you'll see there are a bunch of books about how to not be Japanese, and I hate basically books about anti-Japanese by Japanese. But at the same time, if you criticize them, you're racist. Not all of them, but some of them are very sensitive about criticism. But it's like I know a few psychiatrists, and their kids are really screwed up, and I know a few people in the mental. I shouldn't be too specific. They'll think my friends will think hey, you're talking about me in that video. I know people who are in the field of psychology and psychiatry, and I would say some of them have a few issues themselves, and maybe that's why they go into it, because they realize there's something weird about them and they want to find out about it. And maybe that's why some people get really good at languages, because they're not comfortable in their own language. And that might not actually be a language problem. It could be that they're just assholes, hate to say it. So sounding, from what you've told us of this 60-year-old gentleman, sounds like a jerk. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous for him to tell you an American, that he hates all of America and he hates all Americans. I mean, because has he been to all of America? Has he met all the people in America? No, of course not. And a lot of people in America, 14% of people in America aren't even American. I mean, they're born in other countries. They're immigrants, but they're American now. But you know what I'm saying. We are such a motley group of people that you can't just say I hate all Americans. It's a ridiculous thing to say. So you shouldn't take him seriously. Obviously, he's trolling. He's looking for a reaction. So you can laugh it off, which is what you probably should do, or you can confront him and try to show him some respect by saying, "Oh, that's interesting. You could ask him, well, why do you hate those people in America? That's too bad, because I don't hate Japanese people and I'm American, so it's a shame you hate me." Of course, in Japan, you being a much younger person, that might be seen as a big sign of disrespect, but at the same time, because you're a gaijin, you could probably get away with it. I don't know what your job safety situation is, so you might want to be careful. You go the other way, and you could maybe give them Valentine's Day present on Sunday. Who knows? There's a myriad of things you could try, but I do. So whatever, you'll do whatever you want in the end. But I'd like to say I think you got the right mindset to be living in this country, and it's a good video. So it was nice to meet you. Most awesomest Jess. I'm a new subscriber, and any of my subscribers who are interested in meeting just a thoughtful blogger, new blogger here in Japan, go check her out. Left, right. All right, that's all for now. Talk to you later.